Hello students, let's start from exercise 4.6 of determinant plus 2 chapter 4. In this exercise, statements are given to you, and from these statements you have to convert or you have to design the matrix formulation of these statements. Then you have to calculate the inverse by using matrix method. In the first few questions, you have to check whether the equations are consistent or not. The statement is x plus 2y is equal to 2 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 3. When you convert this set of equations into matrix form, you have to write the numbers only in first matrix 1, 2, 2 and 3. If some variable is not there, you can write 0 and then xy, that's variables, and is equal to the right hand side items or numbers. You can write this matrix as A and this one as X and this one as B. It means AX is equal to B and X can be clearly written as A inverse B. Now when to calculate and when the inverse of this matrix is possible, if it is non-singular, 1, 2, 2, 3, this one is the matrix, then calculate determinant. Minus 1 is not equal to 0, it means A is a non-singular matrix. It means the set of equations is consistent. It means you can find out the answer. Now calculate the cofactors of this matrix, then design the cofactor matrix, and then calculate adjoint of this cofactor matrix. Then calculate A inverse. What is the meaning of A inverse? 1 over A mod into adjoint of A. We have already completed this in previous exercise. Then write the value of X as A inverse into B. What is the value of A inverse? Minus 3, 2, 2 and minus 1. 2, 3 is the value of B. Then multiply. By after simple multiplication, you can find out the value of X and Y. First value is X and second value is Y. Question number second. Similarly, you can convert into matrix form 2, 1, minus 1, 1, then x, y and 5, 4. The value of A is this. Calculate the determinant of this matrix. If this value is not equal to 0, it means it's non-singular and set of equations are consistent and we can find A inverse. X plus 3y is equal to 5 and 2x plus 6y is equal to 8. Value is 0. Determinant of A is equal to 0. It means A is singular, hence equations are non-consistent or inconsistent and you can't find the value of X and Y. X plus Y plus Z is equal to 1. 2x plus 3y plus 2z is equal to 2. Ax plus ay plus 2az is equal to 4. Now convert this set of equations into matrix form. First of all, constants 1, 2a, then 1, 3a and 1, 2, 2a. Then x, y, z in the second matrix, that is column matrix, and 1, 2, 4 on the right hand side. This value is equal to a. Calculate the value of determinant of A. 1 into 6a minus 2a minus 1 into 4a minus 2a plus 1 into 2a minus 3a. The value is A. If value of A is non-zero, then it is non-singular. Set of equations is consistent. Question number 5. 3x minus y minus 2z is equal to 2. Here x is not there. It means you can write 0. 3 minus 1 minus 2. These are the constants or coefficient of x, y, z is equal to 2 here. Then 0, 2 and minus 1. And 3, 5 and 0 because z is not here is equal to 3. Then calculate the value of determinant of a. This value is equal to 0. It means it's a singular. Hence, the set of equations is inconsistent. Up to question number 6, you have to check the consistency and inconsistency of the equations. And from 7th onward, you have to find the value of x, y and z also. 5, 2, 5 and minus 1, 3, minus 2, 4, 5, 6. It's the value of matrix A. Then calculate the determinant. The determinant is not equal to 0. It means it's a non-singular. Simply calculate the determinant. If this value is equal to 0, then it is singular. If this value is not equal to 0, then it is non-singular. If the value is equal to 0, you can't proceed with the inverse of A or the calculation of value of x, y, z. Otherwise, if it's non-zero, then you can calculate the value of x, y and z. You can proceed with the inverse of A. Now question number 7th onward. After the calculation, first step matrix form 5, 2, 7, 3, 5, 2, 7, 3 and x, y, and on the right hand side 4, 5. You can write this matrix as A, then x, then B, and x can be written as A inverse B while shifting A from left hand side to right hand side. Now calculate the value of A inverse. Value of A 5, 2, 7, 3. Then determinant of A, this value is non-zero. It means inverse is possible. Then calculate cofactors. Then cofactor matrix. Then write the adjoint of A, that is transpose of a cofactor matrix. Then write the inverse. Now multiply inverse with B. It's 3 into 4, 12 minus 10 minus 28 plus 25. The value is 2 and minus 3. It means the first value is 2 and second value is minus 3. It is the answer of x and y. Similarly, in question number 8, convert into matrix form. Then check whether it is consistent or inconsistent. The value is consistent because it's non-singular. Determinant is not equal to 0. Then calculation of cofactors are there. You can calculate the value of cofactor for the matrix. Then design cofactor matrix and find the transpose of this cofactor matrix obtained above. Then write inverse and multiply the value of inverse with B. It's 4 into minus 2 minus 8 plus 3. It's a 6 plus 6 minus 5 and 12. Then divide these value by 11. Minus 5 over 11 and 12 over 11 is the answer. Question number 9 is again the similar one. First of all, convert the equations into matrix form. Then check whether it is consistent or not so that we can proceed further. This value is consistent because it's not equal to 0. Then calculate cofactors of the matrix A. Then cofactor matrix. Then take transpose. And what about A inverse? It's 1 over A modulus into adjoint of A. Then multiply x. Multiply A inverse with B so that we can find out the value of x. So minus 1 over 11, minus 5, 3, minus 3, 4, 3, 7. It's minus 15 plus 21 here. Minus 9 plus 28. It's 6 and 19. It means clearly our answer is minus 6 over 11. and minus 19 over 11. Question number 10 is again the similar one. I think you can calculate. First is the conversion into matrix form. Then check whether it is consistent or not. This value is not equal to 0. It means we can proceed further. Calculation of cofactor matrix. Then adjoint transpose of that particular cofactor matrix. Then inverse. After the calculation of inverse, you can multiply inverse with b. It's 2 into 3, 6, minus 10, minus 9 plus 25, minus 4 and 16, then divide by 4. Answer is minus 1 and 4. In the next video, I will discuss about the rest of the questions of exercise 4.6.